you're operating a small cap public company, you probably know all too well that your ability to raise capital is not only dependent on the public share price of your stock, but also the liquidity of your stock. You may have even been told by a PE firm or other institutional investor that they would love to invest in your next project, but they simply can't because of the way in which your stock is trading. Maybe the volume is too light, maybe the stock trades too inconsistently, or maybe the float is too small. Today, I want to offer a three-pronged strategy that can help you break free of these sorts of challenges. This strategy will enable you to steadily build liquidity while making sure that your share price remains tied to the same valuation methodologies that apply to larger cap companies. To describe this strategy, I'm going to draw a triangle. At the top of this triangle, you have the most obvious component, investor relations. You're going to need consistent deployment of professionally written and produced content highlighting the milestones that your company is achieving. It's best to bolster this content with case studies and third-party testimony. Now, I said it's obvious that you need IR to maintain liquidity, but I want to be clear, you need the right type of IR. The long-term benefits of IR are going to come from the content itself and the consistency of the delivery of that content. Long-term benefits are not going to come from blasting social media with stock plays where investors are encouraged to day trade or trend trade your stock. Now, at the bottom of the triangle, we have two critical elements that are much less talked about. First, every executive and every insider should be on a 10b5-1 trading plan. This will avoid negative signals being sent to the market when insiders are selling to monetize compensation. And it will actually help to gradually and systematically increase your stock float, ultimately making your company more attractive to institutional investors without causing your share price to crater. Now, on the other corner of the triangle, you're going to need a system for conducting your offerings that enables you to raise capital from investors who believe in your vision, and not investors that are going to be running for the exit as soon as their shares become freely tradable. Now, what I'm going to tell you on this point is perhaps a little counterintuitive. Most investors in the small cap space really leverage the fact that they have special clearing relationships with broker-dealers that allow for the deposit and sale of small cap stock. Without these special relationships, the average person would have a hard time selling, or at least find it very expensive to sell. Now, if you can conduct your offerings in such a way where you take this leverage away and you give people who participate in your offerings direct access to a method to liquidate at the outset, you will likely negotiate better terms on the whole, and you can likely open up a whole new category of investors to help fund your company. And this will translate into reducing the type of volatility that comes from investor liquidations that are tied to restrictive periods. So taking a step back here, what does this triangle represent? We have IR, the generation of original, consistent content to drive the story of your company. We have insider trading plans to help you avoid any negative messaging from insider sales while you build momentum. And we have an offering strategy that enables you to access more fundamentally minded investors that believe in your vision and long-term potential. Now, if you want to put this sort of plan into action, we can give you a turnkey solution to do so. Glassbox Agency can help you produce and distribute your IR content. Glassbox Law can help you put together a 10b5-1 trading plan for your insiders and connect you with the right clearing firms for execution. And finally, you can use the Glassbox offering platform to develop and market both Reg A and Reg D offerings that have predefined brokerage outlets for your investors. If you'd like to learn more about how our program works and how we can help you build a market for your stock, please check out our YouTube channel or visit us at glassboxlaw.com. We'd be happy to set up a free individual consultation.